Hola, it's your El Presidente here. About to read the mission briefing, which is called the Dogs of War. So we're still in the World Wars era, or World Wars eras. Built the largest military in the Caribbean. Alrighty. So it seems like Puerto Coco will be quite the island fortress to rival all other islands in the Caribbean.
War never changes. The conflict between the Tropican islands seems predestined. This time we won't fight simply to endure the storm. This time we fight to save not only Tropico, but the whole world. If our previous attempts to rewrite history have proven anything, it is that small changes have no effect. They simply correct themselves. Professor Zweistein is certain that Tropico is a focal point for the events about to unfold. Whoever controls Tropico decides the fate of the world. I always suspected it would be that way.
Alright, I read the comment that there was a question. Well, the comment was a question asking if you can change the direction of the World Wars and you can change the winner of the World Wars. It seems like now you can. Let's go ahead and enact our constitution, although I'm going to go with what we've had previously on this island.
As per your orders, we began the military preparations for our invasion of Cayo de Fortuna. We commence Operation D-Day as soon as all the required troops have joined the invasion force.
D-Day. Speaking of which, D-Day was just about a bit more than a week ago. Soldiers will leave the island and join the invasion force each year automatically, so we need a steady population influx of raw recruits to take their places. Oh no, they're going to leave the island. Thankfully, we have that constitutional, well, amendment. We'll call it an amendment saying that anyone can be a soldier, pretty much. For the sake of the future, I hope your plan works, Presidente. Assemble the invasion force. Half of our soldiers and tanks will join the invasion force each year. Okay. Wait, what was that last bit? Half of our soldiers and tanks will join. Okay. So I guess the invasion progress is what we need to work on.
Needs new facilities. Remember, all military buildings contribute additional troops to the invasion force each year. Cayo de Fortuna's days are numbered.
Right. We're counting down, aren't we, Penultimo? You probably got a diary and everything. Build 2 new military buildings. We got to build. Oh, we'll get 40 people immigrate to your island, and then they can become soldiers. All right. So what do we have over here? All right. We have golds. Okay, which is not upgraded. Let's get water cannons. We start off with a nice amount of money. Nothing too drastic though. We've got 4 docks though. Alright, let's have a look at what was happening in this island, because we haven't played it in a while. We played 2 missions on Isla Rojo. That'd be interesting to see how Isla Rojo turns out though, with all that money that we've got there as well. I don't think we'll get to see that money ever again, unfortunately. Because you always start off with $20,000. Yeah, that's a bit sad. But we have a fair amount of things to export, so that's good. Once the ships start coming in, we've got tobacco, corn, sugar. Alright. Let's get some fiber fertilization, and let's go research some things, of course. We'll go with a power plant, constitution options, an embassy, praise ability. And that's it that we can go for now.
Tropicans complain that liberty in the nation is at an all-time low. I say emancipate yourself from mental slavery, for no one but ourselves can free our minds. And do you know what helps me emancipate myself? A drink at the beach, of course.
Alright, whatever you say there, Miss Pineapple. And that wasn't Miss Pineapple, or was it? No. Who knows? That was a shack, wasn't it? Yep, so let's build over the shacks, of course. There we go. Got more than enough houses now for everyone coming in. Once we've got those 2 new military buildings, we'll be good to go. Alright, so you are able to pretty much do the good old, what I call the Tropico campaign little stall for time. You don't have to go ahead and build your military buildings. You can just wait to build up a pretty good island, and then you're able to go ahead and go do the mission objectives. So I will have to get those military buildings soon. Let's see, what do we have? We've got a teamster's office, a lumber mill over here. Should be able to upgrade that. Here we go. I'll also be able to upgrade the logging camp with reforestation. There's another logging camp around here. Alrighty, I kind of remember how all of this is working out. Pretty sure we had 2 construction officers. We got 2 Teamsters officers. I built one. Alright, I guess not.
The world has changed. We need to create a dystopian future.
Yeah, I already heard you say that. So, what I was going to build, because we've got so much sugar, we will go ahead and build the rum distillery. There we go. Actually, we've got just the right amount of money for it right here. So I'll place that right there, right next to the Teamsters offices. I'll place a garage. The garages need to be, oh, the parking lot, sorry, there's no garages in Tropico 5. Increase the number of people who use cars and the job quality of all workplaces in the area based on effectiveness. I guess it will be rather effective here. I'll also extend a road like so. And we want nice straight roads. This is going to be a pain. Alright, let's extend this road then. And let's do that. There we go. That works. Actually, the way the roads work is, yeah, it's very smart. Your traffic lights, like, in Tropico 4, you didn't have that. It seems like they've definitely improved the way that everything works in terms of roads. Because cars will just not pay attention to the traffic lights. They drive through each other. It used to be pretty much mayhem. But here, they actually stop for each other. It's pretty good. Alright, so we've got one industry, which is the logging camps and all. Oh, unlock the steel mill tech. Hopefully we're not researching that. We aren't. It's still a little while off, isn't it? Steel mills. We're not all working on that, are we? No. Oh, no. Thankfully not. So we'll get that soon. I'll also go ahead and build a high school, even though it's not all that important to get one just yet. Like, we'll end up needing one. Let's get farmers fair, so food quality is increased, so those people stop complaining as well. Alright, let's go on an upgrading spree. We should be exporting more than enough goods though. Here we go, $17,000 worth of gold. We'll have the rum distillery working as well. We've got all the tenements up here.
Some analysts are saying that things are bound to get better soon. El Presidente stepped in to say that things will be allowed to get better when it is best for Tropico, and not a day earlier.
Okay. So things will get better when it's best for Tropico. You'd think it'll be time for things to get better immediately, but obviously not. Wow. That's what happens when you've got 4 docks. It's pretty crazy. Nice sunset though. Where is the sun setting? I think it's behind the island. Oh, now it's just gotten all cloudy all of a sudden. Anyways, I guess it's meant to be nighttime. Maybe we'll have a bit of rain. Although rain doesn't really fall, I haven't noticed. It's only after droughts that it does. But the game looks really good when you zoom right in. Oh, I think also, I might have mentioned this last episode, but last 2 episodes, I didn't have a cursor a couple of episodes back because I was playing around with the frap settings, trying to record this game called Clash of Clans. And I was just mucking about with it, so that's why that derped up. And that's why the cursor wasn't there, but hopefully it didn't bother you guys too much. We're going to be making a lot of money here, finally. Let's check out the trade routes as well. Here we go, we can export wool, logs. Okay. I'll add a ship to the logs, although we need a higher standing, unfortunately. Oh, here we go. We're going to export some rum. Okay. Although we still... What is our standing with the Axis? Oh, 35. It's a bit low. I'm surprised they don't like conscription principle activated. I'm surprised that takes it away. I thought that the Axis would love that we've got conscription. And they don't like the atheist state constitution principle and all citizens vote. Okay. Whereas the Allies, they love conscription, but they don't like the democracy. All citizens vote. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. You'd think that the Allies would love us for allowing all our citizens to vote. Oh well. Tobacco. Here we go. So that's important to get early. But it degrades over time instead, didn't it? Anyways. Cigar factory for another industry. There we go. We'll place that right where I'm able to place it, which is right there. We'll get also another tobacco farm. Or plantation would make more sense. Tobacco. Where would it be beneficial for us? Probably right around over here. Unexplored territory still, really? There we go. Beautiful. Most of it's in good territory. Just that little top right bit isn't really the best, but we'll manage. Let's also upgrade our personal death squad, especially because the military is going to be important.
As per your orders,
Alright, we are making, I'm assuming, some decent progress in the invasion progress, considering we haven't really focused on any military buildings or anything of the sort. Those logs are, of course, going to disappear pretty soon, so we need to start thinking about more logging camps and all. Here we go, here's our second industry.
Cash flow has increased. My books on psychology say I should offer you a reward so you'll start making smarter choices more often.
I can't see where my deposits are, so we'll go with $5,000. I mean, I can import it at a price. That doesn't really matter. I can do all of that later. Here we go. We got coal. Maybe we do have iron. Is there anything here? Nope. Nothing in that little cove area. How many homeless people do we have? We better make sure we don't have any homeless. Well, we've got 14 homeless, sorry. 1 unemployed, and there's a lot of free and open jobs. Alrighty. We'll have a lot more citizens with the 2 new military buildings, so let's get on top of that. We'll probably build the barracks, I think. And we'll put them pretty much where it doesn't matter. Right there, and I can't build any more barracks. Alright, I need more money. There we go, here's a ship, and that should give us a lot of money. Yep. That one's going to give us the most. I guess this is the dock that all the teamsters end up going to. Oh, cool. You can access the trade menu from the dock as well. I thought it was just from here. Alright, now that we've got enough money for another barracks, let's go build it out around here. Close to our palace. I almost said town hall, because I've been playing that Clash of Clans game so much. It's a pretty addictive game, but it's mainly for a younger audience, to say the least. Right, extend that road, just because it would look better if we did that. What are we building on, or building up right now? The cigar factory and the farm, the tobacco farm. Okay, and are people actually living here? Oh, there's a couple of them. There'll be a lot more once we build the 2 new military buildings, so there'll be 40 people coming in.
As per your orders, we've begun the military...
And I guess we win the game with the invasion progress. I don't know how we have 5. Does that mean with the... We got 5 points for the personal death squad?
Glorious invention, President.
I would assume so. Let's go with that. Some more research, though. There we go. We'll probably end up researching everything by the end of the mission. I'm not really fussed in what order we were researching either. Everything will do.
The price of steel rising steadily. We should capitalize on that right now.
Alright, build a steel mill. That'll increase our capitalist relations. The problem is, I don't have any coal yet, and I really don't want to be importing any. I'll rather wait until we unlock the dry dock, and then we'll be able to find if we have any iron deposits. We'll be able to decide what we're going to do from then. Alright, we've got $44,000 worth. I'm making a lot of money. And then the Allies sent us money. 5 soldiers and 0 tanks have joined the invasion force. Really? We haven't even built the barracks yet. What are going to be... Okay, tanks. I think I'm researching that soon. Here we go. Very soon, actually. Go ahead and quick build this. We'll let that build out. This one. Put it in high construction priority. And then I'll go for a school. A high school, that is. Which is over here. And, well, colleges are massive though, aren't they? Damn. They're massive. Wasn't expecting them to be that big. Alright. That'll do the trick. Got a lumber mill right next to the Thames office, so that's also good. Let's just do Dunder Still. Okay. And the cigar factory. The factory consumes 20% less resources with conditioned dryers. Alright. And we should be all good now. As long as we hurry up and build this, which is at 97%. Quite frustrating if everyone's left, which it seems like they have. No one's working on it. Oh, here we go. Is this guy going to be working on it? No. Okay, yeah, no, he is working on it. And off he goes back home. I like these vehicles. Oh, that was close to being a crash. Alright, 40 citizens have arrived in Tropico. Hopefully we don't see a influx of homelessness. It doesn't seem like it will because we built all these tenements. Could also get 10 or tight quarters, which will help us out quite a bit. Alright. We are building that college. That high school's almost built. I could go for power, but I'd much rather uranium. So we're going to have to wait it out until the Cold War era. Oh, wow.
I remember my own high school years. I was an acne-covered
Those workers came in pretty quick though, didn't they?
The cheerleader once stole my jock boyfriend Raoul, so I made her eat her own pom-poms. Then I said to Raoul, "You can't dump me, I'll dump you."
As per your orders, we began the military preparations for our invasion of Cayo de Fortune. We commence Operation T-Day.
Alright, so every year, at the end of every year, so here we go. We should have a lot more people in our invasion force in a couple of seconds. Any moment now. Once it ticks over to January 1917, we should be good.
President, Tropicans await elections next year. They wish to show their everlasting love and respect.
I'll put myself up for the elections, thank you very much. Of course it's going to change in the last couple of seconds as well. Yep, went down to 49%. And for whatever reason, the game's not letting me move left to right. It's only letting me like zoom in and out, unfortunately. I'm not sure why that is. It's the second time. What if I press escape? Oh, here we go. I'm only able to use my mouse anymore. I'm not able to use my arrow keys. It's a bit of a shame.
Staging an invasion of this scope requires more than just troops, Presidente. Naval logistics will be crucial for the success of Operation T-Day.
Have 3 docks. Invasion preparations will progress. 40 people immigrate to your island. Alright. Thankfully we've got 4 docks. That was way overkill, but I'm just going to quickly check out on happiness. Where is that? Oh, here it is. Derp. Alright, we need to improve healthcare a lot. Food seems like it's pretty good, even though there's only one type. There's a couple of homeless people, a bit too much. A couple of unemployed. We need to improve a fair few things. Just a bit of everything, really. But it will be good if we do. So, how about we go for a church? Roughly where all the people live. We'll quick build that as well. Just so we can get a bit of a head start. Do we have a grocery? I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, we do, right there. Clicked on it right away. We'll get a police station because crime is starting to become a thing. Also quick build that, and I'll also improve that to get the radio dispatch, and I'll also improve the church. So increases housing quality of residences in the vicinity by 10. Max is 20, but the budget is increased by 25%. So that means, I guess that would also combine it with the Catholic mission. Does it say the effectiveness? No, it doesn't show us the effectiveness of it. Anyways, we are back on track to win.
Have been blown up, Presidente. I am sure saboteurs from Cayo de Fortuna are behind this.
Most likely. Most likely like one of our past children. Our future police force is clearly unable to identify the perpetrators. We need to tighten the internal security and prevent the saboteurs from destroying more buildings. Build a new police station.
Presidente, I hereby witness.
Let's go with... We'll have quite a few policemen. That's for certain. Although, with the amount of people that you have in your island, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. So we'll go with democracy. We'll go with early retirement. We'll pretty much go with the same things, and in the immigrants nation as well. Alright, so we need a new steel mill, but I'll wait that out. How's the research coming along? Dry dock, one more research. Alright, and then we'll go for dry dock. Alright, so we can go get tanks, because I really need them tanks. And we are pumping out those recruits, left, right, and center. That's not a problem. I could join this road up, I'd assume. No, it's just going to look ugly. Let's not do that. I'm not even able to do that anyway. And here we go. Those churches and everything really improved how much the people like us. It's time to go ahead and build that next police station, though. If I know where to build it. Where are we? Where are we? Over here. Crime is quite prevalent next... It's always near the docks, and I guess near the tenements. Or at least it used to be near the docks. It's always a bit of a pain. We can quick build that. And there we go. We've built the police station. I'm not going to build that steel mill because I don't need to.
2 of our buildings have been blown up.
And no more of our buildings will be bombed. The question is, what buildings were bombed? I mean, I don't see anything that was bombed. Do you guys see anything? I don't. Not quite sure what they're on about.
We have an opportunity to influence the outcome of coming elections. Strictly speaking, this is not considered exactly legal, but I guarantee that no one will find out.